up? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey. So y'all, today I'm finally gonna clean my room, right? My room is not super dirty, but I do want to make some changes. I'm bored with it, and I've been procrastinating on doing it for days and days, and I need to stop putting it off because girl. So I want to move my desk to the other side of the room, which means I have to shift the bed down. I was thinking of changing the wall that the bed is on, but I don't want the foot part of the bed to face the door. And this wall over here by my desk behind you guys is not wide enough for the nightstands to sit on. It'll literally just be the bed. And then on this wall, it is wide enough where nightstands can go on both of them. But I've tried that position before, and the nightstand would, one of the nightstands would end up in front of the window, and it was kind of weird because stuff would be, girl, it was weird. So it was cute, but with that window being right there, it kind of threw off the whole effect of it. So, and then I thought about putting it right on this wall, but I don't necessarily want my headboard to be directly where the doorway is, right? Like I don't want to walk down the hall and that's what I'm looking at. I like the privacy of the bed being on this side of the room because when you're walking down the hall, you don't even see that, right? You just see the window and the TV. So, and I like that. So I feel like sometimes the smallest change can make the biggest difference. So I started a couple of days ago with like stuff on the wall. So I've taken everything off of the walls, even in the living room, with this idea of switching things around. I got stuck in the living room though because how the TV is positioned. It's on the wall, but it's not movable. So girl, but that's a whole nother thing. So my focus today, since I have the time right now, my focus today is to work on two things. Of course, content for you guys and get this room to where I'm liking it again and not feeling bored with it. Okay. All right. So this is my little corner, my little home office here in the corner of my bedroom. So it's right by the door, and I want to move it away from the door because I want to cancel out as much as the background noise as I can. Although I have a good headset, you know, nothing is guaranteed, right? So I want to move it. And plus, I was bored. I think I said that already. But yeah, so this is where it is now. This is how it looks now, and which means I'm shifting everything down so that I can put this on that side of the room. And so y'all see how the walls have like spots and stuff. It is so weird. Like this paint color is crazy to me because it just makes everything look dingy. It's like a yellowish off white, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways. All right, y'all. So we got the bed moved over, and it took me a minute to get it moved over. I thought about taking it apart and then moving the rails and then putting it back together. But, girl, I couldn't figure out how I was gonna do the mattress and have it leaning against the wall. I was overthinking it. So I was like, you know what, let me just push it and see how that goes. So that worked out way better. It just took a little minute. But yeah, so there's some things that's under the bed, but I've developed an appetite. I haven't eaten anything. Um, I haven't eaten anything today, actually. So I'm going to fix me something to eat, and then I'm going to come back to doing this. All right, y'all. So this is where we are so far. We've got the bed pushed over. I got the nightstand where I want it to be. I'm having a hard time. There's like a card, a business card or something that's stuck to the wood of the nightstand. So I'm having a hard time getting that off. So it might just have to stay. But yeah, I've done everything that I can do on that side of the room. So now I am working on this side of the room. So I'm about to take everything off of the nightstand, wipe it down really good. I'm gonna remove the lamp. So that's, I'm going to eliminate my lamp on the nightstand because I'm going to have this lamp that's sitting on top of the hard drive on this side of the room. And what I'm going to do is this silver lamp, I'm going to also eliminate that lamp and bring in the tall lamp because it'll light up the whole room at one time instead of having multiple lamps, because it gets dark back here, you guys. The rest of the house can be sunny and bright, but a lot of times back here in the back of the apartment, it's really it's not as bright. So that's why we have it this that's why we have this many lamps in the room. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna remove everything off of here. I decided not to keep this, so I'm gonna empty that out, and I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this. I think what I'm gonna do is give it to Olivia so that she can separate all her jewelry and have it all in one spot, because it's kind of in different spots in her room. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. Wipe it off. Well, I know that's what I'm about to do with that. Wipe it off and transfer that into her room. And then I'll just have a nightstand that doesn't have a lamp, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Alright, y'all, so everything is finally in its place. It felt like it took forever, but that's because I was sweeping the rug along the way. Speaking of, look at all of this dirt that was from the carpet. And then I've got a bag of trash. I'm still working with the trash though, because I've collected all the pieces of mail that was laying around unopened. And so I've got to sort through those and keep the most recent things that came in. But I wiped everything down. When I say everything, the only thing that wasn't wiped down is the blinds. I don't even want to fool with the blinds. They're already tore up and I don't want to make it worse, so I'm gonna just leave them as they are. But everything else is clean. The only thing that I have left to do is to remake the bed. I want to switch the covers, but the only other cover that I have that fits this bed is a black and white one, and it's like really thin. And then I thought about flipping this because it's you can flip it, so I thought about flipping it, so I might do that. It might be a little slippery though because of this blanket, but it's okay. I just want to change it, and then I need to put pillowcases on some pillows, and then I'll be done with that. And then I've got to hang my stuff back on the wall, so everything over here is done. I just got to put my stuff that I normally hang up around my desk area. So that means I have to peel off this whiteboard and move it to over here. I did shift the clock over, so it's now in the middle. I brought the tall lamp in here, and as you can see, it's pretty well lit in here with just that one lamp. It almost kind of feels like I have two lamps on. So I'm glad I made that decision. I kept the little lamp over here though, because if I'm filming at my desk and it's dark, then, you know, if it's a little bit darker on this side of the room, then I can just use the light. Or if I don't feel like turning this light on, then I can just use that light. So I went ahead and kept that, but I removed both lamps from each nightstand. So each nightstand has been reset. And it looks way better, less cluttered. I got rid of all the trash that was on our nightstands. And so I'm going to hang this stuff back up. These were originally in here with the black candles. So I'm going to hang it back up, but I'm going to hang them over the nightstand. And I'm going to add these to it just to see how it looks. I pulled these from the wall by the front door. So I'm just going to see how those look. And then I have to hang this back up because it was in the center when the bed was down this way. But now that the bed is this way, I have to recenter it. So I'm going to hang that back up. And then that's it. I might change the bedding. I'm not really sure though, because the only other quilt that I have is not even a quilt no more. It's like a thin blanket. It's black and white, but and it's shrunk, girl. So I might not even pull that out. I might just flip this cover over so that it's all solid black, and then find some sheets that I can put in here, or a top sheet that I can use as a bottom sheet, something. I don't know, y'all. But anyway, I do need to put the pillowcases back on the pillows. So for sure, I'll be doing that. I really don't need to change the sheets. We've been sleeping on top of the purple blanket because it's been so hot. So being under both blankets is just too much. So we haven't been sleeping on the sheet. So I really don't need to change the sheet, but I definitely need to do the pillowcases. But yeah, so I'm going to hang this back up. I don't know if I've ever showed this to you guys, but I got this as a wedding gift from my brother and sister-in-law. And it's the 10 Commandments for marriage. So the first commandment is do not place others before one another. And then let nothing on earth become more important than your marriage. Speak to one another with kindness and love. Remember to worship together. Love and accept one another's family as your own. Do not harm one another with words, attitudes, or actions. Be faithful to one another. Never take joy from one another. Always speak the truth in love. Do not desire or be envious of what others may have. And then under each of those, it actually gives the scripture that it is, you know, that it puts with those commandments. So
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, y'all. So we are done. Everything looks good. Everything is clean. So this is how the mirror looks over the nightstand. I was going to put the candle holder over it, but I ended up just putting it in the middle to kind of give it some balance with the edge of the bed and the mirror in the photo. So looks good, looks good. And then I did put the pillowcases on the bed, so black, and everything else is clean, y'all. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I finally went ahead and did this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you comment down below, say hello, and I will see you guys on another video.
Oh, hello,
Bye.
Mama.
What? Oh, hey. Oh. I'm just playing. Look. I like to rap, but I sing a lot. I let the 808s bang and my drums knock. Try to tell me that I can't, then I know I can. Reach into my bag, hit him with the slow jam. I'm on the mic for the homies, I'ma keep it low-key. Back since 96, it was an OG. Made it with the money, people acting like they know me. People acting like they know me.
Back since 96, back since 96, it was an OG. Back since 96, it was an OG. Was an OG. OG.
Jam.